Hey guys, today we are going to be doing a manga shopping video where I go to a bunch of different stores and see if there's manga there. The stores that we are going in this video is B&M's and WHSmiths and a few other smaller stores. But hey, let's go into B&M's and see what we can find. Normally in B&M's there are anime figures and anime themed Funko Pops. So let's get to the top of this escalator and see if there is anything in this section today. As we can see, on the first thing that I see on the shelf are the dark light versions of the Funko Pops. There's also Boruto Funko Pops and Hunter x Hunter Funko Pops as well. You've got Boruto right there, Boruto Uzumaki, and some other characters like Bisky from Hunter x Hunter. Below the Funko Pops, we've got the Pokemon figures. We got Deoxys. It's mainly Deoxys, and then you got one of the starters from the newer generations. We have got Full Metal Alchemist plushies right here. We got Alphonse Elric. I've watched Full Metal Alchemist. I really liked it, but I don't think it's enough to buy a plushie right now. If they're cheaper I might, but not right now. We've got Edward Elric right here. Got his jacket on with a symbol. It's all cool. They're about £8, but if they're slightly cheaper I might consider it. Right now am looking for the anime figures, which for some reason I cannot find. But I do find a Shuri special edition Funko Pop on the shelves, as you can see. You got the Shuri Blacklight Funko Pop from the Infinity Saga, or Black Panther. That was on the shelf, I found it. But I did not find any anime figures in this store, which I was thoroughly disappointed by. But hey, let's head to our next store very soon. But before we do that, remember, like, comment, subscribe, and if you can, share the video to anyone that you want to watch it with, I guess. So yeah, let's get to the next store. The next store that we are heading to is Regenerate. In this store, we will be able to find anime-related games or anime-related Blu-rays and DVDs. So let's see if we can find anything in there. As you can see, we've got some Sega Saturn and Sega Mega Drive games right there. You've got a 4X Spectrum game right here. And on the other side, we've got Nintendo and more Sega games, as you can see. These are some of the items that you can find in a store like this, but hopefully we can find more anime related products. Got a bunch of Nintendo games. We've got a bunch of different consoles, from GameCubes to Wii's to Oculus Rifts. And that is pretty much it. I didn't really find much in this store in the means of anime related content, but maybe the next store we'll find some. The next store that we're heading to is like a smaller game shop, plus they do get other items like Pokemon cards, as you can see on the side, and Funko Pops, which we might find some anime related Funko Pops in there. Got a bunch of Nintendo Switch stuff. You've got, yeah, pretty much a bunch of Nintendo stuff. We've got a bunch of different Funko Pops. From the Ghost from Ghostbusters to Squid Games from Marvel. Got a bunch of different things, like My Hero Academia. You've got Apex Legends. You've got a couple of anime series down there, like Deku from My Hero Academia, and a character from Boruto as well. We've got Apex Legends again. We've got shows like Teen Titans Go, but hey, whatever. So let's see what other anime related products, like the Dragon Ball Z saga, still there from last time. And we've got a couple of other Blu-rays down there. let's see if there's any interesting items in the cabinet near the end. Got a bunch of different old games, from GameCube to NES to the PlayStation 1, we've got GameCube, Game Boy Advanced, all that. We've got like smaller figures in this shelf as well, and a bunch of PlayStation games. We did find a really cool looking Cowboy Bebop box down there, a collection, and we've got some other anime series on these shelves right here. So we did find a couple of cool items in this store. One last thing I want to show you in this store is the Pokemon section, because there might be some cool Pokemon cards in the inside. We got booster boxes, we got graded cards, we got tins, got a lot of older Pokemon cards as well. But hey, I didn't really find much that I wanted in this store because I want to save a bit of money. Because I might be getting some stuff in WHSmiths. This is where the manga of the manga hunt is. So let's see what there is. What I'm hoping for is some extras for a series that me or my brother has got. So let's see if that is there and what I'm hoping for. We got some cool plushies on the side. Very cool, but not what we're looking for. So let's head to the manga section. As you can see, we got Assassination Classroom, A Tom the Beginning, Blue Exorcist, Chainsaw Man, all of Death Note Black Edition. We got the Death Note side stories. We got Kingdom Hearts, JJK, Kaiju number 8, which is really good. We got Junji Ito, JoJo's, Goodbye Eri by Tatsuki Fujimoto. We got Earth Expansion, Demon Slayer. As you can see, Earth Expansion is a series that I looked at because I don't think I've seen it before, or I have seen it, but I didn't pick it up. As you can see, it's by Panini, which is a very interesting manga company because I've seen Panini before. We've got Kubo Won't Let Me Be Invisible, in which I pick up volume 5 right here. I think my brother's got up to volume 4 of this, so I'll be heavily considering this manga right there. We've got My Hero Academia, One Piece of 101 to 103. We've got a really interesting one here called Our Dating Story. The experienced you and the inexperienced me. As you can see, this looks like a romance, obviously, by Our Dating Story, but that is a very interesting manga right here. I might look into that one. We've got Poetry of Ran, we got Speed Grapher, we got Spy Family, we got Disney Stitch, Tokyo Ghoul, and Vissel of the White Castle. As you can see, that is all of the manga right there. All of it on the shelf, the manga section, super cool, super epic. I'm going to be putting out some of the manga to show you. We got Grace Rosa right here. Looks like a very action heavy manga. So that's a very interesting. Very interesting. We got JoJo's Part 5 right there. We have another one coming up called The Great Yokai War Guardians, which the art looks really good. Well, all of these are volume 1s, which is very interesting, and I will be considering it. We got obviously Goodbye Eri, really good read. My brother will have to read that soon. We've got One Punch Man. We've got a few webtoons books right there. We've got Deadpool. We have got a manga right here called Witch of Thistle Castle. Yep. As you can see, this is a volume 1, and there was a volume 2 there as well, which is very interesting. I haven't read it, I haven't looked it up, but I will sooner or later. We've got another one called Tengen Hero Wars, which looks like a very historical bit of manga right there. It might be fantasy historical, but it will be a decent read if I choose it. So let's see. I am now considering what I will get, and I have picked it up. I've went down a level to the discount section, and as you can see, There is a bunch of different anime related products, from My Hero Academia statues, Naruto statues, Sailor Moon mugs, One Piece mugs, Dragon Ball books, pins, a lot of pins, and keychains. These all look really cool. As you can see, we got a couple of big figures, like the Naruto figure right here. It looks pretty cool. But we've also got figures like the My Hero Academia figures, and a few other things like this really cool Dragon Ball keychain that lights up and makes sounds. You've also got a really cool Straw Hat One Piece keychain right there. Looks really cool. And a Naruto Shuriken keychain. There's a few other items I will show you, like the Sailor Moon mug, this My Hero Academia Heat mug, and this One Piece mug, and this Pokemon mug right here. We have got the Attack on Titan final season pins right here. We got Eren, we got Levi, we got a bunch of other things, and we had some One Piece pins as well. Let's head up and to the next store. Our last store of the video is CEX, and in this store we might find some anime related games or anime related TV show or Blu-rays. So let's head to CEX right now. As you can see, I'm at the CEX in here. We've got a bunch of different products, from Steam Decks to PS1 games to PS5 games and to Switch stuff as well. It all looks really cool, so let's head inside and see if we can find anything cool. As you can see, we got Super Smash Bros on the N64. We've got Transformers Rise of Cybertron. We've got Xbox 360s. We've got a Crystal Xbox Original. We've got PS3s, a bunch of different Steam Decks, and we have a bunch of different games from the GameCube, PS1. We've got Sega Mega Drive. We've got GameCube again for quite an expensive price, I say. We got Dragon Ball Bankai, which is a Dragon Ball themed PS2 game. We've got a couple of pretty cool steelbooks right here. We've got Wreck-It Ralph. We've got a bunch of different other things. But anyway, there wasn't really much stuff in CEX, which is sad. But hey, that is how it goes. So anyway, thanks for watching. See you later. Like, comment, and subscribe. And that's the end of the episode. Bye.